Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys. Well, we have lots to talk about, lots going on. And of course, in the midst of this Lisa Vanderpump, James Kennedy news, and Beverly Hills and whatnot, we're doing another giveaway with one of our favorite collaborators and partners, roseforever.com. So for Mother's Day, not only did they give us a discount code to give to you, but they also are giving 3 bouquets away through us. And all you have to do is go to upandadamlive.com, check out our new website, and just join the email list. We're not asking you to buy anything. We're not asking you to really do much. But once you do, it puts you in there. And yeah, we're going to pick 3 lucky winners. Actually, we're going to let, I think, them pick 3 lucky winners. And that way everything is all fair. And I can't wait. So here we go. Pop off in the comment section, smash the like button, show some love, and let's get right into it. Because I was sitting there and I was looking into Lisa Vanderpump because she sat down and had a whole conversation. I wanted to do sort of a breakdown of her recent revelations about her relationships with former cast members, also her stance on returning to Beverly Hills, and also what she had to say about James Kennedy. Because that's a lot. And with James, Lisa kind of has been on the wrong side of history, if you will, with this specific topic. Yeah. I don't know if you guys know what this is, but I have like a big girl belt on right now, like a waist trainer, and it is suffocating me. I feel like I'm like training my ribs to be like, I'm loving it because I'm like, I'm on edge. Anyways, let's just get right into it. All right, guys. So for Lisa Vanderpump, a lot of people really they were annoyed about the whole James Kennedy of it all. Why are you supporting this guy? Why did you keep him on TV when you had Kristen Doute coming forward? You had Raquel coming forward. I think Ali Luber has done such a. It's so funny because some people look at Ali Luber and the situation that happened with this DV arrest that didn't have any charges that came to fruition. Some people are like, wow, we applaud her for not speaking out about what really might have happened within that relationship. But also other people are like, well, girl, you have a platform, so why wouldn't you let other people know so they can stay clear of it? And I see both sides, but I do want to say for Ali Luber specifically, I think that she is handling it the best way possible. I think that she exited the situation. And I think that for her, she doesn't need to torch down the entire house while she's exiting. I think she's like, I packed my bags. I was good. You will torch your own house down. I don't have to be a part of it. And I have a lot of respect for that because if it were me and somebody was like picking me up by the throat and that's what was said, she said that she wasn't physically harmed. I don't know. I would be like, I'm not only going to torch down your house, I'm going to torch down your whole fucking neighborhood. Watch me go. But it's not me, so I don't have to worry about it. Anyways, going back to it, Lisa Vanderpump, is stating that she no longer supports James Kennedy, saying that his repeated mistakes and the December 2024 domestic, arrest linked to an alcohol relapse. And she said, I was so happy to see him and Ali Luber doing so well. And I know it's a disease, but at some point you've got to say, I cannot support this anymore. So with some people, when they keep making mistakes, you kind of have to detach yourself. And I agree. Now, she did reflect on some of her times with former cast members, including Kristen Doute, who right now is Pregos. And she said, what made me laugh the hardest was when we fired Kristen from Sir, and the chefs in the kitchen were jumping up and down like, she's gone. That was actually funny. The chefs were really, really funny as somebody who worked at Sir. But you know what? I do have to say I have a bone to pick because I wasn't a woman and I didn't have like the little tatas and things. And like the chefs really, really loved the women, and they would sit there and they were like a little like weird, little weird chefs. But they got everything. I had to like work for that shit. I had to like buy my own. Lala came in and she was like, guys, can I have a crab cake? I'm so hungry. And they'd be like, oh, yes, you want a crab cake? Okay, yeah, yeah. And I'd be like, I just fucking asked you for some goat cheese balls. You told me no, that you're swamped. Go away. Okay. But anyways, they were funny. I can look back on this and laugh now. But despite past tensions, she did acknowledge that Kristen's role in the Valley is important because she also delivers this authentic way of storytelling. And I agree. Now, as far as her relationships with some of the OG cast members, she did confirm that she is not close to Jax Taylor anymore. He shot himself in the foot when he left, and he was like, "This is my show." And I was like, "No, this is my show. Goodbye." For Scheana, she addressed Sheena's comments about their communication, and Lisa said that she can't talk to the Vanderpump Rules OGs all of the time, but she is always there if needed. And for Tom Schwartz and Lala, she remains in regular contact with both of them. Occasionally speaks with Lala and said, you know, my mother gave birth to Lauren, but you gave birth to Lala. That's what Lala tells her. My mother gave birth to Lauren, but you gave birth to Lala. That's actually kind of cute. But Tom Sandoval and Ariana, she said, I supported Tom during the challenging times and expressed concern for Ariana during the scandal period. But, you know, she did acknowledge that she was resilient and she made a comeback. But as far as the Vanderpump Rules reboot, Lisa described the series as a sinking ship before deciding on a full recast for season 12. And she said that there was a need for a fresh start. It didn't make sense anymore. And I'd always say that I would rather quit when we're on top. As far as Vanderpump Villa, though, you can catch that on Hulu. She teased the upcoming season will be richer, funnier, sexier. She said there's a lot of dynamics of the cast and challenges of managing personalities, but there were a couple who they thought that they would come to Italy and be famous, and that didn't work for me. So you either shape up or you ship out. But when it comes to her message to Teddi Mellencamp and also returning to Beverly Hills, for Teddi, she addressed her brain cancer diagnosis. And she said, I could never, I could only ever wish someone prayers and positive thinking because that's so, so difficult. It's devastating, of course. And I have the utmost compassion for that situation. I believe that to be true. But when it came to addressing whatever this potential situation looks like for a return one day to Beverly Hills. Well, we pulled the clip, so here we go. Thank you to Bravo Snarkside.
Personally, I've had some things that, I mean, I remember when I wanted to leave Housewives once, I was filming Vanderpump Rules, I kept saying, I don't want to do this anymore. And I came out, and there was a producer of Housewives that gave me some flowers, and I had a convertible car, and there were two of them, and one of them jumped in my car. I said, I'm leaving. I'm not doing Housewives anymore. It's done. You know how many times I said that? So it's done. I drove off. They jumped in the car, literally. I got home. I said, okay, you get out the car. And the other one, he climbed over my gate, ran down my driveway and said, you have to come back. And I think at the end, I was like, okay. I thought this should have been on the show. To see producers climbing over my 2 security gates and chasing me up the road, I never see anything like that for sure. But yeah, the deal was done. I went back. But personally,
I love her. I love her, guys. Of course, you guys know I have nothing but respect and just love to give to that family. I'm so grateful for all of the opportunities that Lisa Vanderpump gave me and also my husband. So I have nothing but just like to give her. And I can't wait to see everything else that she's doing. I love you guys so much. Smash the like button, show some love, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.